Before we start crocheting, we want to gather up all our materials so that we're ready at every step of the blanket. First and foremost, of course, is our yarn. I crocheted this blanket in Knit Picks Preciosa 100% merino wool yarn in worsted weight. You're going to want 12 skeins total for this blanket. I did it in 4 colors. You can change it up. You can do 2 colors, 3 colors, just make sure you have 12 skeins total. You can also substitute for another yarn. Just make sure it says in worsted weight. Now you'll notice that the Preciosa yarn comes in a skein that is twisted in the shape. Before you start crocheting, you're going to want to wind it into a ball. Otherwise you'll have a yarn tangle debacle on your hands. To do that, you will unravel it like so. Now there are tools to do this. You can go to our site and we have a knitting swift and a ball winder, which make it really easy to do, or you can do it at home very simply. What you want to do is you'll get someone to hold this, boyfriend, husband, kids, anyone who owes you a favor, even the back of a chair. Just have them hold the yarn out like this, and they'll clip one of these ends and you'll start to slowly and carefully unravel it into a ball. Moving on to the next tool is your crochet hook. And I crocheted this blanket in a US size J or 10. It also goes by 6mm, so you can find it under any one of those titles. This is a Caspian crochet hook. You can find it on our Knit Pick site as well. Next is a handy tape measure, so you can track your blanket progress. You also want a pair of scissors for changing yarn colors, weaving in your ends at the end. And lastly, you'll want a yarn needle with a big eye size, and that will also be for weaving in your yarn ends. And that's it. Let's start crocheting.